Hello everyone, welcome back to Reform or Die in Europa Universalis 4. I'm TheMeInTeam, and I'm joined by Maddjinn, Zosh127, and ParadogsGamer.
Hi guys.
You guys are gonna stick with that, aren't you?
Yep. I think so, yeah.
Seems like a plan.
It's too fun.
I just want to say, while we were off, I planned building 60 regiments and 20 ships, so they are in the works.
Accept your fate, Wu. Be annexed. Well, that's a lot of overextension still. I guess because this 12 tax province. Yeah, that's 24 tax. Yeah, okay. Reasonable to hit me then.
Yeah, I gotta play cleanup on the VJ rebels. They're starting to get a bunch. Silly peasants.
Oh, it's because I'm converting it. Fine. I actually had unrest in a province. It's really unusual.
Nepal and Mewar are refusing to, Oh, Mewar is a vassal of Orissa? Really? Forgot about that. They're refusing to let us through. They let us up there because Sind wanted to do stuff, but now that it's getting sieged, they're refusing to let us out.
Lovely.
Bunch of jerks.
How am I doing on religious unity? 115%. Okay. I should be okay there from now on.
Gonna take a shot at us there, Persia, little buddy? You and your 50 stack? 55 stack? Come on, you know you want to. Don't make me come down there. I'm not attacking you in the mountains. No. You attack me. Not like I have 100 grand worth of troops just sitting right next to you. Oh! You went for the other one. Alright, fine.
Port ships are cheaper, so let's go with them first, because this is all over force limit building. Build the 3-deckers last minute and then... Oh, bye Ottawa!
Will put me too far over extension.
Alright, that happened. Oh!
I mean,
more rebels.
yeah, that's 40%. No, it wouldn't.
Fine. Alright. Pause. Actually trying to select units is not happening.
Yeah, I hate when that's going on. You just click and click and click, and nothing happens.
Nothing.
Oh my god, how many did I put in?
Oh good, I got jumped by rebels as I was walking through.
I have like 25 manufactories currently getting built right now. That's a lot.
A decent chunk.
Only a couple.
Totally do more manufactories. Our diplomatic reputation currently +1. $52 and 40 is not 100, so I can annex this. Significant problems.
Pretty good math you got going on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Strong arithmetic. Really strong in arithmetic. Unfortunately, this gives me a vassal I don't want, and I won't be able to break it right away. But I'll break it later for you, Maddjinn. This Manipur crap.
The what?
I inherited Manipur as a vassal by full annexing Maddjinn.
Who's Manipur?
India.
Oh, there?
Yeah.
Oh, who cares? Sorry, I just need to do
Well-
things around the map.
I care to a degree because it's taking up a relation slot and it's crappy. So I
Okay.
don't want it.
Where's that? How did my... Now I'm down to 41 ships. I must build more.
I just don't want Russia seizing my colonies here until they're finished because it's annoying. It takes like 900 days to travel, so I don't want to do that. Alright, Trahar. Off with you.
Pause. What's going on? Oh, we got jumped again.
Military tech 26. Westernized
I just
South
bought a
American
general,
country.
so... Do that just yet. I'll be there shortly. Spent too much time assaulting provinces. Straight to 100% overextension. Perfect.
I doubt these guys are at 26. Yeah, 24, 25. Ah, France is 26. Lucky nation.
Yep.
With a 10% tech discount NI as well. Don't forget that part.
Boo.
No, we want to forget that part.
There's only like 4 or 5 nations in the game that have that.
Usually they're ones that are on not Western tech.
Yeah. But France is special.
Everybody special. Uh-oh. I think the Ottomans want my land.
They usually do.
Ah,
yeah.
France wants my land.
Well, they didn't want it
They're kind of
before, but
friendly,
now
but-
they're like... No.
Well, nobody
Plus,
wants
minus
my
200. Minus 200. I take all this stuff.
Wars on this, did they?
Wait, how
You
did
don't
you get
siege me.
out?
No, you don't siege me. Get out of here. Not slow down the carring. Screw off. Surprised Mongolia's still loyal. Because they have more than 100 tax, but they're under 50. They're still obeying. Don't want to soak them soon, eh?
Officially, I have only one colony left.
Ooh.
Got it all done. So you guys are recommending to ditch expansion or what?
Exploration.
Well, if
is
you're
what I would
actually-
think.
Exploration, yeah.
Yeah,
The-
exploration you want to ditch just because, well...
The one thing that you get out of exploration that you might find useful is you're going to get 25% force limit.
For your naval.
Or Navy force limit.
Eh.
I'm not gonna get near my naval force limit anyway.
You could switch to naval.
I decided that 280 points coming back to me was better, so...
Yeah, what do we suggest? Diplo or diplomatic?
Usually influence plus Diplo, if you're going to vassal
Yeah.
soak.
Well, diplomat is good no matter what you're doing, because it makes provinces costs 20% less as well in peace deals, and stacked with admin efficiency, that's really disgusting.
Yeah, but disgusting.
It is, it's really good. You can take, like, more than half of France in one war.
Alright, All the stupid peasants are dead. VJ finally returned to go deal with it. But Coruscant decided to sneak down to the bottom of VJ to siege things. And then they made it back and saw my army coming, so they just deleted everything. Of course, they may not have had any military or provinces to speak of, because they're full sieged, but, you know, whatever.
It's just those three anyway. Not a lot of OE, but I need to end the other war first.
Yeah, I just have to make sure VJ's unsieged from these stupid peasants, rebels. I don't need them losing anything. Alright, Aussie land is basically done. Of course. Of course.
Pretty sure Land Bang will just give me provinces when this is over.
I might have enough money left right now. Where's my fleet? Oh, where's my fleet? Don't fight the
That
system.
can't fly. I gotta interrupt my coring.
Need more troops.
Oh, that's a lot better.
Oh, hey, Russia. Who has decided to start
protect
fighting
freedom.
Persia. Thanks for that.
Get my regulars over here.
Run, rest down. While we're busy.
Ooh. That's why
Hungary is a
sometimes
thing?
you just stop and play with
I can
the
construct the Panama Canal. No, screw
Freedom.
off.
your
I
trade
wanna
stuff
construct the
goes.
Panama Canal.
Alright, apparently Hungary's
That's one of the
thing.
least used features in the game.
Yeah, because it costs Monarch planes.
Yep.
And the
It's
sad thing
insane.
is, it would actually be useful to me, but it's too much
Yeah.
to be worth it. Because I'm about to sail a bunch of stuff around Cape Horn to launch an attack on Russia from both directions. Hopefully it
Oh.
doesn't blow up in my face.
Well, they've currently got a huge chunk of their army in Persia.
Yeah. Well, I want them either in Persia or Mongolia. I can actually see them because you can see them.
Yep. Yeah, there's about 100 grand worth of troops in Persia.
Yeah, that's most of their army. They only have a little over 100.
I think I want to mess them up, though, because I want to have Persia give back Khorassani cores. I think Russia's fighting over those. Oh, speaking of which. Khorasan or bust! Or Khorasan has bust. I'd like to full annex release Khorasan, but I don't really have much of a choice. Oh, I don't have dip points for this. Really? Yeesh.
That is a shame, because they would convert everything. They wouldn't have much trouble.
Yeah. But I'd have to actually piece out everybody, and I want Persia to give back stuff. So now it's a rush and a race to see who can siege the most of Persia.
I am converting my 2-deckers to 3-deckers right now.
Accidentally
And
paid
the
more
last
loan.
colony is self-sustaining. No more of that.
Hey, where did my fleet go? Oh, there you are.
Alright, I'm getting ready for the attack
Alright.
on Russia.
2,500 ducats later, my fleet is getting upgraded.
It's gonna take some time. I think I'll start annexing Mongolia as well. 798 diplomatic power, or 570. Not bad for 114 tax. It doesn't need to be perfect either, because you can easily core the Oirat stuff.
And remember
When is
all
Mongolia
the
set
provinces
to
I took in
finish?
the last war? I'm just coring the last one now.
Or no? 1748, so
This takes a
16
while.
years to annex Mongols.
Alright, Coruscant is the vassal. Oh! I can't transfer ownership to them. Ha ha ha. Funny. Okay, Persia, how are we gonna do this? Please, core
Free
return.
stability.
Mongolia is suddenly uncooperative. They don't like the fact that they're being annexed.
That's it?
Can't say I blame them. Where's my navy?
Everybody's gonna join Spain. Why is that?
Looking at going to war with France again.
Are you?
I'm thinking about it. I'm not sure how crazy I am. Because you know how my wars with France have gone lately.
Mm-hmm. Spain's
Well,
not so much of an issue, though. They're less
Oh,
of a
Sweden will
problem.
give me fleet rights. This is going to be a joke then.
Austria and Portugal.
Yeah, I just want to get to war without Great Britain, just because they have so many ships.
Before I
Just
forget.
don't want to bother with it. But they are allied to everybody and his dog.
Mm.
But not France, though. But France itself is allied to Austria and its dog, and Tarascans.
How are you in big ships?
I think you have that back to front. France has kind of been doing my bidding for a little while.
So Great Britain has 47 heavies. You have 40. How many more would we need to actually be able to take them down? Because Great Britain's going to have all the morale bonuses and stuff.
All you
And
really...
heavy combat ability and crap.
Yeah. That's gonna take a bit.
Yeah, but what I'm thinking is if we're both at war with Great Britain, then one of us attaches units to the other guy and chases them down.
Well, preferably you declare
not
war when you
knowledgeable
already
enough to
know where
gauge
the
that.
fleet is, so you don't have to chase. Because chasing is the worst possible thing to do.
Yeah, it's hard to catch a fleet unless you're just pure lights. Like if you have 2,000 lights or something, okay. Go ahead, chase away.
Yeah.
You're probably not thinking about it too seriously at that stage, but I'll just dock in Stockholm.
Well, you can separate out a stack of 50 lights and have them go ahead and catch them, and the rest of them come in. But
Yeah.
my thought is somebody's in control to engage them. That's what it all comes down. Somebody goes in and engages that maybe and takes out, or the united front of it escorts the transports, and we drop lands on them and we just kill them.
Russia allied to. Ah, they're allied to Austria.
I've got North
No.
Sea Islands, so we could actually we would have range. I'd just have to give you fleet basing right.
Okay, I just ran into rebels somewhere. Hold on, I've got to pause this. Like, I'm trying to make a peace deal, but... I just ran into
Just a
rebels.
thought, if you decide that we want to jointly destroy Great Britain's navy, then let me know, because I'm going to have to build big ships for it. And I don't have tons of extra money for too big of a fleet, or to carry them for too long, so...
That's why I ran into rebels.
I'm working on
There's
that.
lots of them.
I got 40 right now. Currently building whatever I can afford extra.
I've got 15, and I can build... My balance is at plus 25, so I could build more. I'm just not going to have a nice balance for when I start having to pay for reinforcements.
Phil, could you spare like 1,000? Then I can just spam a lot of...
Do you?
I can afford them in, per month. I just don't have the cash.
Hmm.
I can give them back later if you want. Oh, I don't think you need that.
It's fine.
Remember, when you have kids, you have to spread it out evenly, so you have to give the other guys as well.
Okay, I don't need it anymore.
I have almost 30k after giving that to you.
Well, I'll take extra cash if you got it, but I don't really need it.
Well, let me get my diplomat back. I can't give anyone crap right now because I don't have a diplomat free, and I want to have a diplomat free for declaring war on Russia.
35k.
And, like,
I
actually
remember my
progressing.
Sunda game just recently.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm just spamming boats at this point. I need 100 light ships.
Incorporate Mongolia into our country.
some
It's a
mix.
15-year mission. Screw off, game. I'm not doing that.
Come on, man! You want to
Fun
spend
fact.
the next 50 years
I haven't
doing
had a
something?
single light ship in the whole game. Still don't.
Wow.
Not sure if that's a fun
Most
fact.
of my navy. I have 213 of them.
Yeah, you have a lot. Well, I don't get any trade anyway, so it's really
Yeah.
not that important.
You probably, well, you would have had to rush Brazil faster, but you could have built up a lot in Brazil and Lima.
Alright, we knock Sin back down to under 100. I'll have to get them later.
Alright, so I got 40 heavy and 20 in production. That'll be 60. That, I think anything, and it'll all be 3-deckers. Anything they throw at me, I'll be able to just squish it.
Alright. And it looks like Iraq's
I'll
going
go
to
over
kick out,
course limit a little.
eventually.
Careful with Great Britain, because if they supplement it with 50 or 60 light ships, that can play a
That is
toll
true.
on you.
Plus, if they have some ideas or and stuff like that, that does.
They will.
Because their ideas have it.
Yeah.
Maritime and naval, both. So yeah, they'll cause you some grief.
I'm just went to go check out Maduri. It's like, our truce with Maduri just ended. Like, really? Just? Now?
Have been sufficiently blocked, Russia. That's still going to be a while, so I can afford a diplomat time for this.
Okay, I am going to spend that money on manufactories just for giggles. But alright, let's reduce my inflation. There we go. Inflation below 1.
I mean, I could carpet my entire land in manufactories, but I need the monarch points to blob.
I guess I could make this stab minus 5%. Legit plus crap. Oh, Green Depot. Gotta get that. March. Yeah, I'd love to build a march. Sure. My borders, they keep moving.
Alright, Charles, when are you planning on going to war?
I don't know. I didn't know if we were doing it.
I am.
I haven't started building my navy.
Alright, France. Let's have a little fun for real. And, lose your alliance with Austria while you're at it. Well, that's inconvenient.
What?
They didn't want
I got
to.
caught in, by Hanover.
Okay, so let's start building that. What do you use for siege stack? 20 artillery and something like that?
It just depends on the fort level. Plus, I
Could you-
use like 80 infantry. That's a high siege stack.
Is that really?
So I'm not a good person to ask.
I would assume that a 20 stack of artillery would be a lot faster.
No, it does not beat assaults.
Nah, if you have
Oh, yeah,
enough,
okay,
enough
you
infantry,
assault.
it'll just insta smash everything.
Alright, good point. Gonna build that up. I afford that? Maybe not.
Alright. Oh,
What a good time for a pause.
Yep, see you guys next time.
See you
Bye.
guys next
See ya.
time when I
Bye.
fight someone for real for a change.
Reels.